ura podcasting ngwe le ngwe e ka thoma ba fela sa kwa Shebe ape ka mo Shebeshkt exengele ke ngo nna le ena dimpya man na ya le botsa le di am podcast di am mere kwa le ile kwa ka bolla ka lena ka nna di am mere kwa lena ene felo re mere kwa lena o le 10 no bon tšwela mpelle bolla ka nna ta bona we apele busy le improve go ra ke tsebe a ke tsebe ra botsele nyaka monna bo kudu wa yana Richy bra fan me
nna ke play ma Richy abana Richy tabe ya gore batho ba tlo o tlo ba interview wa hlobele di juice ji whiskey o mo reketse le 20 ya khotli a ke lo bona ro tlo thella ke le me tja di bolelang guys a se gale ke rile boipile tjo malobanyane nna no ba re ke bola le phelele re ke a phapa le nthaje mari dilo ja ka dino riega ka mogolo gore ke phele ke bolla ka gone ke boletse malobaka ra skhothana le tle le bono tlo tsena bothate mafelo dilo ja di bolelang la re Shebeshkt wa twat ka be ka bua ka bolla ka re guys nto gore ge le interview le hlolo le go ga le relax le bolela ka batho le re na le chabe motho wa ke ra ba rena a chabe motho bile Shebeshkt ya ka malata le bana ba mola muri la bothata so go vele o ring ka re shiu ba mo muri le bele ya trend guys ge re le interview re tlo re bolla ka batho a tlo re bolla ka batho re batho ba ria le re bolla gore batho ba tsena ka gore ga o le kwa interview bolela ka wene o tswe ditabeng bolela ra galo o ne magotjane mo sa hlape o tongwa ka marago mo dira engeng tlo bolla ka batho ba to go mura the mur eno ka serious selo so mo murile a thiba ka motho go mena ke
Hello, I'm Santi. It's a gossip girl. So, Shebeshkt is trending because of the message that he had sent Richy during his Facebook Live last night. So, Shebeshkt is someone that goes live, randomly on Facebook just to introduce to us his new music, would vibe to it. So, 40 minutes into that music live video on Facebook, he posts. And then he wanted to address Richy. He warned him, I don't know how many times. And this time around, you can tell he is fuming, like, or a fool. And I agree with him, as much as I know that you guys are saying that I'm condoning his behavior. I've got proof of why I am saying that I stand with Shebe in this instant, that Richy is also playing, like he's also provoking Shebe indirectly. Richy is provoking Shebe indirectly. And please hear me out before Lofuf. Listen. I'm going to start with the most recent interview. The most recent incident. Sunday evening, Richy did a live video with Mjomani and this other guy that I don't know. They were sitting in a car, they were doing their own thing, talking about their own things. I don't know if maybe they shot content during the day or what, I don't know. But in the evening, they were sitting in a car, and then sharp after the conversation, Richy just out of nowhere is like, let's talk about Shebe. What does Mjomani and that guy have to do about Shebe? So this tells Richy that every time he has a guest, on his platform, they have to talk about Shebeshkt. Isn't that indirectly provoking someone? Indirectly provoking someone. Listen to this.
Oh, woman. Oh, yeah. Guys, will you kill him?
Na bra Shebe na se nna ke se komo
wa gapele ja rena ke re a fostela ke rena na se le bolele se
wa mochaba
hey oh beba come on back
you just get a job
o peka wena ra mochaba
up is a must
wena ke no lo bana ba 4 lo ba bona ke se ba bone wa ndomata a ke se go bone bana ba a ke ya go duo mo le pase nna
baba kae
Shebe ke boss ke mrata nna ke mrata goed ene ntolo wa idea ke yona motho la ntolo wa idea ke yona everything ke yona
ga no phata ka mpama is right
ana bona ntolo ngwe ke yona
so no ro tlopisa tla se komota
ke jona
anyway
ntolo le ngwe
ga no wa mmaja
obsata the punisher
isha ke yona
le gore ka bona bona ba le 2 mara Panisha le Shebeshkt sharp ka mngana vona ku ri va right.
Na Panisha ke mochavi.
Oh.
Come on, lapile dia.
Ya motshaba nna.
Oh, ga le mang?
Punish.
Oh, ke ga le police.
Wena o money up shot doesn't talk about.
Mr. Chase, nanteng ka re taba jana nna ke le police.
Poisa.
Na ke ga le mapodisa. Na mapodisa South Africa.
Punish.
Ra motshaba.
Yo we ya mochaba.
Ene o sa dilelo lawe.
Please, e tswa ka ra maina ra.
Mabeno.
Ra motshaba wena we. Times 10.
La ndisa kwenda ngaske polokwane for lena la tlompo le chaba batho.
Ruisawe.
Ke safe.
Richy B. How wana? Richy B. Na re di polokwane rena. A watela rena ma ke.
Malamaka.
Na a re di polokwane
Ene le rena. Asirna chochumi yawe. Shebe.
A re mo khotso.
Motshona chochumi yawe. Ngayo.
A re mo tsebe motho.
Ilo ba re tangana na mo mara. A re tsebane re.
Yes.
A re tsebane selo nna ibi.
Yes.
Rena.
Fine. We move to The Punisher. Ne? The Punisher did an interview called Richy B podcast, either 2022 or 2023. Ne? That was his first time going called Richy B podcast. And then I remember it was a nice interview. We got to know who the Punisher is because it was always trending on TikTok and also on Facebook. And then he also told us about his encounter with Shebeshkt and that he was his bouncer at one time. It did not work out. They're good buddies, this and that. The Punisher, I'm telling you, sons, the Punisher never spoke anything negative. This guy's so soft-hearted. This guy has a good heart. This guy never spoke anything negative about Shebe on Richy B's podcast. The Punisher did an interview this year, the second interview on Justify channel. They also asked him about his personal life. He answered all of those questions about his wedding, his wife, his kids, his background, his job, and everything. And a little bit about Shebe, right? And through even his answer, he never spoke anything negative. The same year, 2024, I think around March, the Punisher went back to Richy B's podcast together with his wife. I did not watch that. I did not watch that interview. So for me, I wasn't gonna watch that interview because I follow them on TikTok, I follow them on Facebook, I know their skits. So basically, it's like I know what they were going to talk about, because the Punisher is a person that is very open, He does not leave out any details. Given on any social media app, he does not change. It's the same story. Fine, so I don't know what maybe did Richy B ask him a question about Shebe on that second interview. I don't know. I'm not going to come here and lie. Fine, let's move to Skothanisa Pitori. He went to Limpopo podcast. He spoke about Shebeshkt, saying that Shebeshkt owes batho ba Botswana 800,000 rand for a gig. 800,000 rand, not 100,000 rand, 800,000 rand. Tell me if that makes any sense. Saying that Shebeshkt is a dead man if he goes to Botswana. And saying that Kolofelo, being Shebesht's baby mama, she owes him a lot of money. Fine, 2 days later, Skomota and Skothanisa Pitori, they went to Richy B's podcast. They spoke about Murutu wa Dikota. Fine, and then later they spoke about Shebeshkt again.
Wa ntloela tsebe ke o ndela boshoja boshishi
O di leng shop.
O feta Shebe nna le bina. Ke motho wa strata. Ka utulla gore Shebe.
So do you see how a person can feel in their corner thinking that why do people go to interviews instead of them talking about themselves, they're always talking about me. What else? I don't even care. Do you see where Shebeshkt is coming from? He's being provoked. And the platform always comes from where? Richy B. The questions always comes from Richy B. That is why you saw Skomota saying things like, hey, Shebeshkt, we did a song, he gave me 1,000, hey, this and that. Skomota was just saying a lot of things that do not make any sense, but we understand his mental state, right? We are not going to hold him accountable for the things that he said. He probably doesn't even remember. So I'm saying, do you see that in a space of a month, Richy B, every time people come on his podcast, he's constantly asking them questions about Shebe. It was Mjomani, I played the clip. It was Skomota. It was The Punisher. And Mjomani and the friend. So that is why Shebeshkt is feeling like Richy B is trying to push his channel through his name. He must just do his job, interview the guests, and leave his name out of the video. So if a person comes to you and be like, I don't like this X, Y, and Z, you need to respect the request. If someone is saying, I am warning you, please leave me alone, stop talking about me, stop this, and that, you need to accept that, because there will be consequences to that. And then, this is social media. People do not see where it started. They always see the reaction. You guys always see the reaction. But how all of this has started, you guys do not see that. But because we are observant, we are able to identify that, these people are pushing content with Shebesht's name. Because, like, please explain to me, Mjomani utsena kae? Mjomani utsena kae le Shebesht? Kanjani? Please explain to me, or why would Richy B ask Mjomani a question about Shebesht? It's not nice when you're always the cup of tea. When people sit around and the topic is always you. The topic is always you. And once they start talking about you, that part, be it 5 minutes or 6 minutes or 2 minutes, it will trend. It will trend no matter what, because your name holds power. So I get where Shebesht is coming, because Richy B, for him, it's all fun and games. It's all views, It's all fun and games, because when he asks these questions, he doesn't even have a straight face, He's laughing about it. It's a joke. But now we can see, we can see. It's unfortunate the guests, they always catch fire. They can't see right through Richy B. I loved what Floyd Makwela did today on Limpopo podcast. We know that Floyd Makwela had serious beef, a deep beef with Shebesht, Floyd Makwela. And Limpopo podcast, I don't know who's that guy's name. So the host was asking Floyd Makwela about Shebesht's relationship with Floyd Makwela, their relationship. And Floyd was like, Nal Shebe sharp. Shebe is a good guy. So would have Floyd went deep about where they clashed, the relationship, and where it ended, and how they resolved it, and what. I'm telling you, it would have taken a different turn. It wouldn't have gone like short left, nje. And with editing, we cut parts where we want to make it a story that we want you guys to see. That's the thing about editing. So I loved response of Floyd Makwela, because he was going to catch fire. But this is another disadvantage when coming to Shebe. Shebe is also someone that I noticed that he doesn't take his time to listen to the whole entire interview. He only takes that part, let's say that trending part, that 2 minutes part where someone is saying, hey, Shebesht, this, and that. Floyd Makwela did not say anything bad about him. The Punisher never said anything bad about him, except from now. I'm not talking about now, from March when they started beefing. And I'm not going to go into that. Please go and watch the previous videos so that you'll see. We are not going back. We are moving forward. So Shebeshkt is always reacting to things that are trending. He does not see the whole context. He does not even see gore motho ke thomile topic ya gage ko kae mashallah tlo bolela so. People only take a portion, and then that portion by edit and a trend, and it flows. It's a narrative, and you can't stop it. Once something starts to trend and goes viral, there's nothing that you can do. You can't stop it, no matter how much you come and then you try and justify yourself or try to explain. It's done. It's done. So I know what I'm talking about. It happened Katahi. He blew it out of proportion. Tahi namofa feedback about how to perform a one-man show or propaganda. He only took a part where Tahi was speaking. Tahi was giving a good, constructive advice, but he only took parts of where maybe he probably, they misquoted him. Ne? It's Tahi, it's the Punisher, it's who else? Floyd Makwela. These three people, they only spoke good, and I'm talking about lately, they only spoke good about Shebe, but because of social media, they run with the narrative. So it's something, Banele and Shebe, he needs to look at, because Utopela I lwale everyone. I lwala batho ba ka moka, to feletsa I lwala batho ba ka moka ba lefase, because of things that are trending. Asa te phena kwanya ko kwa gore mara motho mashallah a bolela so. O ba bolela go dima ga eng go tlile jwang gore a bolele statement se so o ba se bolela go dima ga eng. You understand? So ka the Punisher, I still say the Punisher, the videos that he's doing right now, go TikTok or Facebook, the things that he's writing, he's just reacting to the things that Shebe is saying. The Punisher, please show me. I'm still saying this is the 4th video that I'm doing. The Punisher a gona interview I dirileng a boletseng gampe ka Shebe. There is no video. The only videos that are trending right now is him reacting, because now they are clashing, they are beefing. It's becoming very serious. The Punisher gona ntwa e boletseng empe, but I don't know gore Shebe o bone eng for him to react like that a thomo go moroga. For Floyd Makwela or ba dirile peace, and I loved his response, because im dirile gore a be le peace of mind. Otherwise he could have been trending today, because shoot today Floyd Makwela tlo trenda ka taba tsa bo bad girl le bo skomot. It's fine, But anyway, just watch this live video, and I'm gonna mute the part where Shebe aroganang, because wow.
Nega mabena mfethu. Na mfethu ke mabena braya. Nega mabena wena. Ke mabena. O na le bothata o tomputse street man. Ke rata motho o ta so. La le thusa ke di phone le no bolela. Motho la ka pela screen sa phone a bolela. O ba ka pela di camera. Apel to village le ra ke shapo. So no tsala podcast la Richy B. Richy B braga o to ra ke shapo bra fan me. Ape podcast nyana ja matjana ke shebile. Di podcast matjana ke lebeletse kore a ke tse bor maybe lebile botwa gore go tsena ka mo o bolele ka Shebe na. Let's go push the podcast ya la ka nna ka gore le tlo kwa fast. Don't push the podcast. Kanna, because le tlo kwa fast. I want to title ditla ka trunkule na man. No tswa le ntala ko re putsi sho wa le busy aba ba tlo busy ka nna. La ntwe ke putsi ona gore wa ba le busy ka nna. O ra le motho mo lo mona o ta ditjanda pena mare ba busy ka nna. Una le invite podcast ya lena go bontse di camera ka mo. Ba la ntlalela. A bona go fora. Aya nyena mabra. A bona go bluff. Ura podcast engwe le ngwe e ka thoma ba fela o sa kwa Shebe. Ape ka mo Shebe. Eksengele tlo ngonna lena di mpya man. na ya le botsa le diam podcast diam mere kwa le ile kwa ka bolla ka lena ka nna diam mere kwa lena ene filor mere kwa lena o le 10 no bon tswelang pele le bolla ka nna ta bona we a pele busy le improve go ra ke tsebe a ke tsebe ra botsele nyaka monna bo kudu wa yana Richy B bra fan me Richy B braga na ke go gopela ke go thompha braga o di merekwa go skwa ba le nna ka re braga ibile ke shoko o botsala mafelelo bitsa motho podcasting ya wa bolla ka nna la mafelelo o ta bona bra maybe ba o phela o bolla ka bona maybe ba o ntwe ba idiang bra o ta bona bra ibile nya go claim man ibile ke claim bra yaga o mogolo bo tswela pele o dia ntwe nene o idiang ya o phusha podcast ya ka nna tswela pele o ta bona a go thushetse braga ke a go botsa tswela pele o ta bona Richy B braga tswela pele o bone a ke a bona maybe lo bona ka re ke sona le lena ke no bolela mo difounung tswela pele Richy B o bolla ka nna di podcasting tšao o to bona ntlonya ka ngwe bona ta shia bana ba gago braga bila nya go fora bana ba ba ta chala ba sokola braga nya go blofa se ka mmaga ntswe to phusha lo tšao ka nna a be ke mo lebeletse le maseneng o postane ane mfana nyano no wa difakana wa dipilisana wa di injection nana o kushana le na re o le remetse shebe Richy B o emetse o kwa sinkemelo wena le ka pelo ka sinkeme wena apena yo man apo ka re go gomo tša thamo to go ka rena ya tshwe ke ya tshwenya le busy le nna di amere kwa go ntele nna wena a o bereke nna wena eno ke a bona we putso re go bereka nna a ke ro ka ro bereka nna o ro bereka mmere kwa go ka nna profan me o to ba le bothata bra tswela pele o idia dede bo tswela pele o idia dede bra ke ta tshwarwa bra nna le busy ka nna mo o re ga putsisha re ba ntibeletse a botse ba bona le bona mzolo le ntibeletse a ere la ga motho le na le mpya man ke motho ke ne ba tswali di mpya wa kwa Richy B mpya dia wana ntse dia ka mogono wena o bona ka re go dia ka ona wa dia ga ere dia ka nna o to bona bra bila nya go blofa nya go fora lo phela le busy kan kura ke tse bore flopa lena le nna ke mona o ne flopo le nna o tompo tše mpya satano ke re o no bolela lena mona bo bro o na le flopo le nna nampotše go bontšha re flopo gore ke bereka ka yona wa ngwarra tano phela le nna until now botse ke eng nna a ka tala lena mo lefasele na dimpya o sa mona bro o san rata brafan me a dule lo ena to gore lo le phusha lo ja lena ka nna ke lapile o bo bothogoro to kere motho mo lo phela le busy lo ena e le ba go le ba ka mo ba busy le nna nto ba phela ba itshepile ke police station le phela le tshepile o tshwarisha le emfetho o phela o tshepile o tshwarisha itwa go nna lo bolla ka lo tša le mabrama ape bo ka re o ka re ke rata torongo nna ke di tša o raloka malome to tha shebe ape ke a gore o promote lo ja bona ka nna o ngusha enkhinya marete budu ana ntwanene na iloka ke bolla ka mana ke dia lo ja ke iloka ke tshofa ka mana ilongwa ke bolla ka wena na brana o skwan le ka brafan me ke ra le na ba ba no rata o no diallo tja lena ka nna le skan le ka ba fe le ba bangwe ba ile re reality ya dimpia le re le tswa ditorunkong wa toto e o tswa toronko o tswa la melato ga ona le nna wena o re wa betha ngeng betha o betha batho ba gago ga ona le nna o sanrate ga ona le nna ba lona mpile o thomo mention nna na ke go botsa bra na ke nya go lefora no phela le bolela le a bolela na ke to thaka bolela lo tšiding na ke to no botsa ate ya tšha ya tseba o khone re ska tara kopana re kopane thomo ba ona o bontšha gore mang ke mang o thomo bontšha gore lo tšele le bolela le ska kgatha ke ba re ke di content wara le ska kgatha ke di content lena una go trenda go nyaka ana no rape na le ska mphaphela na ke busy ka tšaka wara ke busy ke dia tšaka wara ke busy nna ke dia tšaka ene ke dia tšaka o ka se ke dia tšaka ke mention mama ke dia tšaka le mpia tšaka na re sogotse mpia na re sogotse wara re azula wara nka se re ke azula re azula re lapishe go robala ka tala o lena le to thomo to wena tla go bethela o dimaga thomo to brafan me Richy B go botsa la mafelelo wena bra ke nya go botsa maga se maybe a le botsiše ga botse gore a botse o diega nya ke shisha sharp bra o nya ke sheka nna brafan me ba o botse ka nna bra lebeletse le bona ba bo Scotland bo se bana ba Scotland le Punisher ora re ile dia ga ena ntweni ne bele sa moidia le lata motho lona ba la mana ba lata ka event ba lata mmereko o lata mmereko ba lata ke le mmereko ke dutšiso o ngusha ile dia ga mo bona ba bolla ka nna ke sa bolle ka bona ile ka ba lata mmereko re thomo telelana a botse le nya di tšena di mpša man ene ba re ba ile ana kwa le re ana kwa propaganda mosegare le ke misheditše le na man ya le dronga tshoko dia lentse le tshepilo ke to ke fetja re a tseba la galo roto dia ba tseba la galo ke bafana ba le gore o ngata tshusha ke motho wa difakanyana le mfane yana sa o ja tšhelete ba tswadi ka moka o jele tšhelete ba tswadi ba ka moka o thomo dronga le go dima a tshepilo ro nya go tozula ka nna ke to petha up mfana nna le na re kopana di eventeng re kopana wara o kopana le na event a sta bo re wa ntseba o nya go ntseba o botšiše o nya go ntseba ya ka sia ka o fitho o botšiše ka nna tono latalela mo ka di vestana nyana ka di fakana nyana bona brafan me Punisher wena bona Punisher bra o botsa ntšhoro ga wa le nna ala a ke sa to o botsa selo ta bona wena o tla tlime nna mpe excited no ka se ntlimele ke sa o tsebe ke sa o tsebe ta ro kgathile ke bo sa o kukela nna wena o tlhaba di injection maragong o tlhabela nna wena bile go la ba ron roile ga batswadi mfalo exe ke batho ba to boloka bana ba o nyoto thomo nyoto ntalela agere ya bona agere ke ntwele nya ga gore le nna ke bolela Punisher a go bone nywa mmao re le wena o nroa ka batswadi ba fana ene o to bona gore motho o nroa ka motswadi nna le ena e kopana le
video nyoma go sa ona Shebeshक्त nyoma gona e nkare ke a kgomo e lepetseng kare ka kgomo
nna ke dia wena mona o mona go tšhabe panisha go tšhaba wa tseba ke le no ba le diela di content wa tseba go tšhaba thamo o bolla la maka o re ke moshupile ka sethunya wa ra sethunya se swara ke maphodisa ke sware sethunya wena e felo re potso re ntwe le nna go ke betha le le kwa ke le chachamesa bafana ke betha le re ke ma skothansa Pitori wena o rapeletša a se sethunya ke tlapa ntwe le bafana ape ke betha wa ra ke betha mpa mengwe to re ke sethunya wena mpša man yo botša I'm telling you fanyana wa mona wa tlo ntlimela mfena ja mitlimo ha khawana le nna ba fethu ke diello tja khawana le nna ke go shefen tja ka bose lena le tsweng go nna o ne bothata le nna e tswa go nna man ke ntwe ke ikgopela ke fusanya go phela khawana le nna mpja ele mur fat fita rona go bolela motho nna ke bolele wena selo wara a bona ke tsare tolwa o sanya go bolela o ta ba nshashaya anti ka nne tona go nshasha shebe mfe bona sorry ari shebe ari bue ka voice ba nyana ke ta o pa thampana yo tswa di ripile le pipi shebe sorry a yenye hanti a go to fa mo a re to bolayana mo a tlo gore ke tlhompile ka re ka bua propaganda ene be se ke perform mo joro wa ra emena o nya go bolela a bona ke tlo bolayana mo I came prepared here so that we can they can be some blood all over. One first time. Yalo o sanya go bolela le nna mabra. Nna ke sa dilo tja go bolela. A bana go gone o bolela. Go bolela ka reng. Nna ke bolela go di mama ke malome. Nna ke bolela maekeng. A ke bolelle di bari nna. A ke bolelle bari. A ke bolelle bari a choose. Bari nna ro bolela eng mon. Volwa re go skotha to re ra strata go tlhalefile ba ta ka peka strata ike a o tsebe selo ka strata wena a o tsebe selo ka strata nto e tsebang go ya go magata wena strata re magata ska ra strata tono ramba mbeje no rato no balela ba ba lo tsoro go o isha o gara o ka di amala ka di di molato ke re be ke ne punisha le skotane sa Pitori ba ntshwara le bona re trongo ke go ka ba nyo a ke ja go fora wena na punisha wa bana bona punisha ka tswile ka mochaba choose Aona ngwana ka e fete wa tsara ke